Then, now, forever. Together.
We are on the road to No Mercy. Welcome to the white and gold brand. This is NXT. And coming your way tonight, we determine who will face Damage Control at No Mercy for the women's tag team titles. Will it be Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, or will it be Ruca and Brinley Reece? And also, will Trick Williams get another shot at Carmelo Hayes after what transpired at Spring Break-In? We'll find out later tonight. When he takes on Shawn Spears, the winner goes to No Mercy to face Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship. We are kicking off the show though with Oba Femi. And last week here on NXT, Oba Femi defeated two men in Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen. It was a handicap situation for Femi and he pulled it off. He walked out barely with a scratch on him. And now tonight, he will announce to the world his next plans. He has wanted greater competition, so I can only imagine what Oba Femi's next moves are going to be. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Last week, I said that I want better competition, and I was going to reveal my next plans. Well, I'd like to call somebody out right now. Dragon Lee, you have been marked. Get out here.
Oh boy. Oba Femi just called out the North American champion. And there he is. Dragon Lee answering the call. And it seems that Oba Femi has his eyes on the North American Championship. That is bad news if you were Dragon Lee. This is a mismatch if I've ever seen one.
You called?
You are the competition I need. You are the champion I need to conquer. That North American title is going to be mine.
Oba, you have impressed a lot of people already, and no doubt you will be a star, not at my expense. You are challenging me. I accept. You don't scare me. I will beat you.
Don't make me laugh, Dragon Lee. Look at me and look at you. You really think you can stop me from taking your title anytime I want?
I do. I will. You and me at No Mercy.
Well, I commend Dragon Lee for his bravery. This is going to be like a David versus Goliath situation. Welcome back, everyone, to NXT. And we are set for women's division action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolin.
Gigi Dolin last week competed in the Fatal 4-Way #1 Contenders match to determine who will face Cora Jade at No Mercy. And obviously Dolin was unsuccessful. That matchup was won by Lyra Valkyria. Dolin looking to bounce back here tonight from that loss though.
Jacy Jayne.
And here comes somebody that she knows incredibly well. The rivalry gets renewed tonight. There is Jacy Jayne.
And from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jayne.
Fresh off the gauntlet match at Spring Break-In to determine the inaugural Women's North American Champion. That match obviously was won by Tatum Paxley, who Jacy assaulted last week from behind. It seems that Jacy Jayne is being a bit of a sore loser after the gauntlet match. She still wants that Women's North American title. Tonight she goes one-on-one with her former rival Gigi Dolin, and we get underway here. And Dolin coming out of the gate hot. All over Jacy, her former tag team partner. Oh, these two were part of Toxic Attraction. And there's a jawbreaker by Jade. And Jacy with a flurry. Dolin firing right back. Flurry of her own now. Went for that kick. Jacy caught her. And what a clothesline. These two know each other incredibly well, obviously, from their days in Toxic Attraction. They had tremendous chemistry with one another, and it all fell apart rapidly. And Jacy now turning away to the NXT Universe, who are backing Dolin here tonight. And another flurry. Dolin, though, cuts her off. And Jacy Jayne getting out of the ring. Dolin in control as NXT rolls on. We are back here on NXT Women's Division action underway as Gigi Dolin takes on her former rival, her former tag team partner, Jacy Jayne. Here this evening the rivalry gets renewed and Dolin missing out with a forearm smash. Jacy trying to capitalise. Fisherman suplex for the win. Off the bridge. And a kick out by Gigi. I know here's the aggression from Jacy Jayne. Putting the boots to Dolin. Now getting her back up to her feet. Jacy lining up a flurry. Dolin. Oh, drop kick to the chest. And now setting up Jacy for a German suplex. Bridge now by Gigi. And a kick out at 2. And Dolin, no wasted motion. Jacy, back elbow and a forearm. Spinebuster. Dolin just got dropped. Here's the cover by Jacy Jayne for a 2 count. And Jacy Jayne thought she had Dolin beat right there. But alas, the matchup continues. And now Dolin setting her up. STO. Planting down Jacy. Dolin for the victory. And a near fall. Still not enough to end this. And listen to the NXT Universe. Firmly behind Gigi Dolin. And Jacy missing out with a clothesline. Gigi went for a headbutt. Codebreaker. And Dolin getting out of the ring. Trying to create some separation. And Jayne in pursuit. Went for a super kick on the outside. Dolin catches her in the midsection. Well scouted there by Gigi. And now back into the ring. Dolin's going to fly. Jacy trying to meet her up there. Dolin rolling through. And again missing out with a forearm. Now a precarious situation for Dolin as she just gets choked out by Jacy Jayne. Jacy's got to be careful not to get herself disqualified. If she wants another shot at Tatum Paxley, then she's going to have to pick up a win tonight. Rolling encore. That could do it. To finish off Dolin. Shoulders down, Dolin grabs the bottom rope. Dolin preserving her chances of walking out with a victory. She is still in the match. And Jacy arguing with the official. Dolin taking advantage. Reversal though by Jade. And now from behind. Dolin side headlock takeover. Well scouted by Gigi. And Jacy gets sent to the outside again. And now what is Gigi Dolin thinking about here? Gigi Dolin through the ropes. Wiping out Jacy. Dolin has turned the tide in this match. Can she finish this? Can she add the finishing touches and put Jacy Jayne away? Dolin measuring Jacy. Setting her up for another STO. And now lining up the GG driver, no doubt. Oh, but Jacy knew it was coming. And now Dolin dropped with another spine buster. And now Jacy Jayne may be about to finish this. Into the corner. Jacy ran in, nobody home. And Dolin from behind. Jacy though again lands behind. Oh, rolling encore for a second time. And Dolin is out cold. Cover and the win for Jacy Jayne. Jacy may be very well on her way to getting another opportunity to become Women's North American Champion. And wait a minute, Jacy's not finished with her former tag team partner. Still chair in hand, and this is bad news for Gigi Dolin. Wait a minute though, speaking of Tatum Paxley, the Women's North American Champion, aiding Dolin here tonight.
Wes, I still don't know if last week actually was real or not. It feels like a massive nightmare. Just why? MSK had just reunited, man. Everything was looking up, and then you do that. You help the man that has tormented you for weeks. You embrace the dark side. You just betray me after everything we have been through. You best have a good explanation otherwise. You are in for the ass-kicking of a lifetime.
You can only wonder what kind of things that Zachary Wentz is going through in his mind after what transpired last week with Wesley.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the team of Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson.
Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson trying to earn an opportunity tonight at the Women's Tag Team Championships. Damage Control obviously were able to unify the gold with the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships at Stand and Deliver. Now it's time to determine their next challengers. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson getting set to face this duo.
And their opponents, the team of Brinley Reece and Ruca.
Women's tag team action set to take place here on NXT. Who's going to earn themselves a shot at Damage Control and the Women's Tag Team titles? So it's going to be Jakara Jackson starting things off with Ruca, who is looking to bounce back from her loss at Spring Break into Cora Jade. So here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up will lead into that side headlock by Ruca. There's an escape by Jakara Jackson. Back up to her feet now. And Ruca staying on the offensive, hoisting up Jakara with ease. Power on display there. And the NXT Universe getting behind Ruca. Of course, Ruca is a fan favourite here on NXT. And right now, Jakara Jackson gains control. Oh, but there's a jawbreaker. And now Ruca with a flurry. Jakara though answering right back with that back elbow. Couldn't follow up. And now Ruca sending her into the corner to make the tag. And in comes Brinley Reece. Nice double team, double kip-ups. Now Brinley Reece is feeling it. Went for an enziguri, got blocked. Now Jackson sending Reece into the corner. Tag made, in comes Lash Legend. Oh, right into the boot. And now a bit of miscommunication there. Lash Legend couldn't deliver what she was thinking. And now Brinley Reece firing back. Beautiful drop kick. And she's feeling it. Lash Legend being picked back up to her feet. And again into the corner. Tag. Back in comes Ruca. And some more tandem offense. Ruca in control as this tag team match continues. Can she bounce back from spring breaking? We are back here on NXT. Tag team action underway here, and the winners will face Damage Control in the near future for the Women's Tag Team Championships at the No Mercy Premium Live event. Shoulder block there by Ruca. And she's on the move, but she missed out with that senton. And an opening here for Jakara Jackson. Looking for a butterfly suplex perhaps. Countered though by Ruca. And Jakara Jackson picked back up to her feet. Gonna send her off the ropes. Looking for something. There's a reverse DDT. Well scouted by Jakara. And now the boot to the head. A second one for good measure. And now the handstand into the elbow drop. Cover. Trying to put this matchup away. Soul stays in it. And this is a very important matchup for Ruca, not only because of the opportunity on the line, but also because Ruca came up short at spring break-in to Cora Jade. She competed in the NXT Women's Championship match. Ruca is looking to bounce back here tonight as she makes the tag. Back in comes Brinley Reece. And right to the midsection goes Reece. Trying to unload on Lash Legend. But Lash trying to overpower Brinley Reece. Fall away slam. Connecting. And back up to a vertical base. Nice dodge. Oh, but Lash with a big forearm. And now from behind, there's an atomic drop. And Lash Legend is rolling right now. Forearm in the corner, snapmare takedown. And now coming off the ropes with a splash. Trying to win here, and Ruca puts an end to that pinfall attempt. Went for a discus forearm, drop kick instead by Brinley. And now Lash Legend on the apron, trying to create a bit of reprieve. And oh, she just got hung up to dry, did Reece. And now look at Lash, into the cover right away, utilising the middle rope for leverage, and it doesn't pay off. Brinley Reece was able to stay in it, and now she just called out Lash Legend. Big shot right to the skull. And now into the corner goes Lash. Knee strike. And Lash able to turn things around. Boot right to the face. And again from behind. Backdrop driver now. High impact delivered. And a Lash and Jakara closing in on the victory. Remember, there is a title opportunity at stake. Chokeslam by Legend for the win, for the title opportunity. And a kick out there at 2. And Lash could not believe it. And they'll try to go after Soul Ruca. Ruca answering back with a couple of shots to the face. And now Lash bringing her into the ring. Big clubbing blow to the back. And look at the power of Brinley Reece. TKO to Lash Legend for the title opportunity. No, it gets broken up. Only a 2 count. And now Brinley Reece wiping out Jakara Jackson. Lash Legend from behind, taking advantage of the situation at hand. Down goes Soul. Soul Ruca knocked off of the apron. And now Lash with a discus forearm. And now setting her up for the choke bomb. Shoulders down. Lash and Jakara are heading to No Mercy.
Here are your winners, the team of Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson.
Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson are going to No Mercy to face Damage Control for the women's tag team titles. We are back here on NXT. And the NXT Universe sharing their appreciation for Trick Williams. Trick has been through a lot in recent weeks. Carmelo Hayes, his best friend, a man he thought that he could trust, betrayed him in a heinous way at Spring Breakin' when Hayes took out the official and low-blowed Trick Williams to win the NXT Championship. And for the first time since that moment, since that night, we're going to hear from Trick Williams.
It's hard to put into words what I'm feeling right now. I am still as livid as last week, but now I can at least speak. So let me say this, Melo. You will live to regret what you did at Spring Breakin'. You are a coward, but you can't run from me forever. And after tonight, after I beat Shawn Spears, you will not be able to run, because at No Mercy, I will have no mercy for you when I beat your ass and right the wrong that happened at Spring Breakin'. At No Mercy, there will be no rules, no regulations, no disqualifications, and no countouts. It's gonna be extreme rules.
Trick Williams wants to get extreme at No Mercy, but that is if he can beat Shawn Spears tonight. Welcome back, everyone, to NXT. We are now set for tag team action as the D'Angelo family make their way out to the ring.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Lorenzo, the D'Angelo family.
The D'Angelo family, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Lorenzo, set to face Gallus here this evening. They are fired up. They are ready to go. And here come the former NXT Tag Team Champions here in Universe mode.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Mark Coffey and Wolfgang Gallus.
Gallus looking to get back on the right track here this evening. With a victory over the D'Angelo family, they are looking to get back to their winning ways. They have not been the same since losing those tag team championships to Carmelo Hayes and Trent Williams, who now also are no longer tag team champions. Titles now belong to Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Maybe this matchup will determine who is next in line for a shot at Frazier and Axiom as we get underway here. Wolfgang starting things off with the patriarch of the D'Angelo family, Tony D, and Wolfgang going right for the arm of D'Angelo, and now dropping a big elbow. Strong start here for Gallus. Oh, the bell clap, clapping the ears of the Don. And D'Angelo hoisted up momentarily, and now the comeback is on for Tony D. Nothing fancy about this offense. Simple but effective. Just beating the hell out of Wolfgang. D'Angelo means business. Went for that shot, catches the headbutt. And Wolfgang trying to follow up, missed out. Tony D'Angelo sending him off the ropes now for a back elbow. Nicely done, and the NXT Universe are firmly behind the D'Angelo family tonight. They are fan favourites here on the white and gold brand. Knee there by Wolfgang. And now D'Angelo sent into the corner of Gallus. Tag. In comes Mark Coffey. One half of the Coffey brothers. And oh, there's a nice double team. D'Angelo in trouble. Who's walking out with a victory here in this tag team contest? We are back here on NXT Tag Team action underway as the D'Angelo family battle Gallus. And D'Angelo fighting out of that submission. And Tony D laying in now to Mark Coffey, hoisting him up and hanging him onto the top rope. Cover. The D'Angelo family for the win. Kick out at 2. And now Coffey picked back up to a vertical base. There's a counter. And now Mark Coffey with a flurry. And he is feeling it. Knee to the spine of D'Angelo. Tony D's in a bad way right now. Mark Coffey was rolling throughout the commercial break, and Tony D may need to make the tag. But right now he is all isolated in the corner of Gallus. And here comes some more tandem offense from the former tag team champions. Double back elbows. Will it be enough? Here's the cover and a kick out by Tony. Oh, missing out with that elbow. And D'Angelo has a chance now to make the tag to Stacks. And there it is. Channing Stacks Lorenzo now legal here tonight. And what is D'Angelo thinking? Superplex. Stacks following up with a splash. Great double team. But Wolfgang able to roll to the outside. Separation made. Oh, but Tony D'Angelo. What is he going to do here? Is he going to get Wolfgang back into the ring? I think he is. Right into the grasp of Channing Lorenzo, but he missed out. And now Wolfgang capitalizing Up goes Stacks. Oh, but look at Lorenzo trying to fight what Wolfgang had in mind. Oh my goodness. Wolfgang may be out of it. Devastating knee strike for a 2 count. Leg drop. Stacks remaining in control. No wasted motion. Hammerlock now applied. Wolfgang down to a knee momentarily, but he's back up now. And oh, what a shot. Stacks is dazed. There's the gutbuster. Double knees to the gut of Stacks for the win. And a kick out at 2. Tony D'Angelo was a little slow there. That could have ended very badly. And now Wolfgang going after Tony D'Angelo. Kick to the midsection low by Stacks. And look at Lorenzo firing back. Wolfgang just got dropped. There's a boot to the back. And now Stacks going after Mark Coffey, trying to knock him off the apron. But Wolfgang back to his feet. Tried to make the tag there, but Stacks fighting out of the corner now. Nice combination. Nice flurry by the underboss. And oh, Stacks just got caught out. And he is taken down to the canvas. And now Stacks sent into the official. Wolfgang tried to follow up, but Stacks got out of dodge. Reverse DDT. Elbow to the back of the head. And now lifting Wolfgang back up. What does Stacks have on his mind now? Could be looking to end this. The tag was made. Back to D'Angelo. And now the D'Angelo family laying in to Wolfgang. And listen to this place. D'Angelo now with a boot. Down goes Mark Coffey. And the D'Angelo family could be closing in here. Spinebuster. Tony D hooking the outside leg for the win. And a near fall. That was close. A close 2 count there off that spinebuster. And now Tony D'Angelo taking care of business, but Wolfgang raked the eyes. Looking for another gutbuster, this time on Tony D, but the Don still fighting. Another spinebuster connects. And Mark Coffey again gets knocked off of the apron. This could be their moment. The D'Angelo family maybe one move away from walking out victorious. The tag was made. Stacks is legal. Bada bing, bada boom. And the D'Angelo family may have picked up the win. Oh, Mark Coffey at the last second. Mark Coffey just saved this matchup for Gallus. That would have been it. And now, Wolfgang trying to battle back. Big forearm. Into the corner. Tag. Mark Coffey now legal. And this could be Gallus's moment. Combination offense from the former tag team champions. Cover and D'Angelo keeps the matchup alive. What a competitive matchup this has been. This is anybody's victory at this point. Either one of these teams could walk out victorious. Hammerlock here now on Stacks. And Stacks trying to fight his way back into this match. Big shots to Mark Coffey. Double palm strike to the midsection. And now Mark Coffey set up on the top rope. Stacks caught him with a backbreaker. And now just putting the boots to his chest. And what is Stacks thinking now? Tagging in D'Angelo. And they're going to look for it again. Bada bing, bada boom. For a second time, Wolfgang is down. Cover, center of the ring. The D'Angelo family, victorious.
Here are your winners, Tony D'Angelo and Shane Lorenzo, the D'Angelo family.
Let's take a look back. Bada bing, bada boom. For a second time here tonight. And that was enough to secure the victory with Wolfgang out of the picture, knocked off of the apron. Tony D and Stacks get a win here on NXT. We are back here on NXT.
Welcome to the generation of Jade.
And we have got the NXT Women's Champion in the building. There is Cora Jade, who will defend the NXT Women's Championship at No Mercy against the winner of last week's Fatal 4-Way, Lyra Valkyria. We are about to hear what the champion thinks about her next challenger, about her next title defense. NXT's resident mean girl about to get on that microphone and speak her mind about Lyra Valkyria. Her chances of walking out still women's champion.
At No Mercy, I defend my NXT Women's title against Lyra Valkyria. Good job on winning the 4-way last week. Lyra, I want to start by actually saying something nice about you. Nah, just kidding. Lyra is but another person who will fall short to the generation of Jade. Nobody is taking this from me anytime soon, because I have worked way too hard for it to be taken away this soon.
Well, here comes the challenger. Lyra Valkyria about to respond to Cora Jade. And are we looking at the next NXT Women's Champion in Valkyria? We are going to find out very soon at No Mercy. We are 3 weeks away from our next premium live event.
Cora, for a moment there, I thought you were going to actually say something nice, and then I remembered just how much of a bitch you are.
Oh dear.
How long did it take to come up with that one? Listen, Lyra. It's unfortunate that you earn a title opportunity when we are in the generation of Jade, because anybody else, you may have stood a chance.
Cora, here is a newsflash for you. The generation of Jade is coming to an abrupt end.
Oh yeah, Soul thought the same, and what happened?
No offense to Soul, but I am not her. I am Lyra Valkyria, and I am the woman who is going to take that title from you.
I know Cora Jade with a cheap shot, taking out Lyra Valkyria. Oh, wait a minute, Valkyria's fighting back. Hold on a minute. Oh, but so is Cora Jade. And the champion looking for that jaded DDT. Lyra Valkyria had it scouted. And now up onto the shoulders. Nightwing. And if that happens at No Mercy, Lyra Valkyria very well may be the next NXT Women's Champion. Valkyria getting the better of Cora Jade here tonight. Welcome back, everyone, to NXT. It is now time for our main event of the evening, as Shawn Spears is set for action. And we are about to determine who will face Carmelo Hayes at No Mercy for the NXT Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Shawn Spears.
Shawn Spears has been on a bit of a roll as of late. Spears was victorious at the Spring Breakin' Premium Live event over the returning MSK. We know obviously what has happened since that night. MSK has completely fallen apart. Not so much of a reunion as initially expected. And that may be down to the mind games of Shawn Spears as we still await the reasoning as to why Wesley did what he did last week. Now we turn our attention to Trick Williams, which is another situation very similar to that of Wesley and Zachary Wentz.
And his opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Wesley turned on his tag team partner last week. Carmelo Hayes did the same at Spring Breakin' when he took out the official during the NXT Championship match and then low-blowed Trick Williams to secure the victory. Williams has now calmed down a bit since that night. We heard from him earlier tonight, and he seemed relatively calm, relatively rational considering what went down. Williams has been able to control his emotions, but Shawn Spears is he's a master of the mind games, and Trick Williams letting out all his frustrations with Carmelo Hayes onto Shawn Spears. Trick has to be careful though, because Shawn Spears will exploit that weakness of Trick Williams here this evening. Spears sent into the corner, and look at Trick go, just taking the fight to Spears. No, face first, and a kip up. Seems that Trick Williams is actually channeling his anger, his rage. But now Spears trying to turn the tables. Trick Williams catching out Spears, and there's a nice drop kick. The NXT Universe are also fueling Williams here tonight. Oh, boot right to the midsection. Williams just walking over Shawn Spears before delivering that knee to the spine and now the forearms. Williams just unleashing so far in this match. And Spears needs a breather. Who's walking out number one contender to the NXT Championship? Coming soon to Universe Mode, NXT's next premium live event, NXT No Mercy. Don't miss this night of great in-ring action as grudge matches take place. Championships are put on the line. NXT No Mercy coming soon to Universe Mode. No Mercy comes your way in just 3 weeks' time, but tonight we determine the next challenger to the NXT Championship, who will face Carmelo Hayes for the NXT title in 3 weeks. Will it be Trick Williams or Shawn Spears? We know The motivations here tonight of Trick Williams, he wants retribution at Carmelo Hayes for what he did to him at Spring Breakin'. He wants another opportunity to become NXT champion after Hayes betrayed him. Tonight, Trick Williams is up against a master of mind games in Shawn Spears. Right now, Spears is rolling, putting the fist right to the face. Here's the cover, and Williams kicks out at one. I have never seen Trick more focused in my life. This is a very different side of Trick Williams as he goes for the bookend. There's a neckbreaker by Spears instead. And another cover, trying to become #1 contender here. Williams stays in it. Now going up to the middle rope is Shawn Spears. Look out, Trick. Missile dropkick misses. And now Williams from behind. Nice counter. Planting Trick face first. Lining up a knee. Williams getting out of dodge. And off the ropes goes Shawn Spears. But Spears stuffs him. Knee right to the gut. And Williams right to the skull. Drop kick to the chest. And Spears coming right back. And now into the corner goes Williams. Spears, he just got tied up. And Williams drives a knee right into the midsection. Devastating shots there by Spears. And Williams to the outside. And now Spears in pursuit. Clothesline from the apron. Wiping out Trick Williams. Now evil intentions on his mind. Trick. Face first into the hardest part of the ring. And now back into it. Spears again in pursuit, trying to capitalize on the situation, but Trick meets him on the top rope. And now Trick Williams could be closing in on becoming #1 contender. First 48, a message to the champion. Trick Williams is feeling it. But Spears right to the skull. And now taking him down. Shawn Spears, just like that, has regained control. Up goes Williams. But he counters right into the bookend. Trick Williams to become #1 contender. Almost had him, but Shawn Spears was able to get his shoulder up. And Trick staying on him. No wasted motion from Williams. But there's a knee right to the skull. And Spears trying to follow up. Williams was ready for him. Nice suplex. And Trick Williams channeling the energy of the NXT universe. The energy coursing through the veins of Williams. What the hell is this? Back superplex. Hurt himself in the process. But he just shrugged it off. Williams, hell-bent on becoming #1 contender. Went for the trick shot. Spears able to dodge. And now from behind, rolling up Williams. Did he get him? No. Only two. And now Spears sent off the ropes. What an uppercut. Caught him out of the air. And Williams, well, Williams was closing in, but Shawn Spears wisely creating some separation by getting out of the ring. And Williams trying to capitalize. Shawn Spears though was ready for him. And what a flurry there. All over Trick. Went for a knee. Williams saw it coming. Another drop kick. Knocks down Shawn Spears. Spears though comes right back. And up goes Trick Williams. Spears thinking about the C4 maybe. Countered. What a back and forth main event this has been. All for the #1 contendership. And Spears just got hoisted into the corner. And now what does Trick have on his mind? Trick Williams thinking about a superplex. And Spears manages to turn things around. Head first off the turnbuckle goes Trick. And now Shawn Spears with another right hand. And you know that Carmelo Hayes has to be watching this one very closely to see who he's up against at No Mercy. Back to the outside now. And Trick just tripped up Shawn Spears. Spears colliding with the ring apron. And now trying to capitalize is Trick Williams. What the hell is this? Oh, nice neck breaker. And is it time? Trick Williams calling for it. Here comes the trick shot. Nailed it. And oh, wait just a minute. I don't think Trick Williams is done. He wants to send a message to Carmelo Hayes. Trick lining it up again. A second trick shot for good measure. And it's safe to say Trick Williams means business.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
If I were Carmelo Hayes, I may be shaking in my boots right now, because that is a completely different side of Trick Williams than we've seen before.